If you're purchasing food for long-term storage, I think we all know now that you need to check it periodically and you need to rotate your stock. Now this is some Red Feather brand butter. It's from New Zealand. I purchased it 2008, March 14th. And I tried a couple of cans of it over the early years of that period, but now that's been 14 years and I haven't tried a can of this in many years. So I'm going to open up a can and we'll see what it looks like on the inside. If you haven't seen my review on the Red Feather processed cheese from Australia, I'll put a link right up here so you can check that out. Having a little difficult time getting the lid off, but it looks like butter. See what it smells like. It has a little bit of a peculiar smell to it. Let me try a little bit and taste it. I don't think I would eat that. I'm going to refrigerate this and see if it tastes differently after it's cold. But it does have a little bit of a peculiar taste to it. The cans themselves are in excellent condition, unlike the Red Feather cheese that started to corrode along the seam here. These really look good. But I'll post the codes in the video just for comparison. I don't know, the longer I taste that butter, I think it might be okay, especially if you were in a situation where you needed the food. I would eat it. The color consistency is good, the texture is good. I just would like to get it cold and see if that changes the taste, because sometimes it does. I've cooled off the butter and now it's firmed up, it's nice and hard. I'm going to try a little bit on a piece of bread just to see how that is. Let's try that. No, it has a lingering taste to it, which really does not taste like butter at all. So I'm not going to eat it. And all of these cans of butter I have here, I'm going to toss them out. So it's not the fault of the company that produces this stuff. This butter comes from New Zealand, as I mentioned. They clearly should put an expiration date on the can that's not in a code that, the consumers can read. Because when I buy this from a company such as MRE Depot, which specializes in long-term storage food, survival type of food, I would expect to get more life out of this food than I would a typical can that I purchase at the supermarket. But clearly, I'm not. As I mentioned, the can's in good shape. It's 14 years old, but it's in a pinch. It could be, you could eat it. If you're in a survival condition where you're looking to get calories, you're looking to get fat, this would still be something that I could eat. But if I have options now, which I do, of eating fresh butter, I'm not eating this. And I know next week, next year, it's only going to be tasting worse. So I'm going to toss this out. Well, there's my review at 14 years on this Red Feather New Zealand butter. If anything changes from this, I'll post down below. But if you've got some of this, give me a comment to let me know how long you've had it and how it's holding up. I appreciate you watching, and until next time, take care. I'm going to try that one more time. That wasn't that bad. Huh, interesting.